evening, brothers, and welcome to the Ontario Regional Council. And I sincerely thank you for coming here this weekend to participate in the necessary work to keep Unifor strong.
This for me is my recharge. I get to meet my union brothers and sisters. I get to say hi to them.
Well, the weekend's been absolutely amazing. I found our members have been extremely generous with their narrative and their stories, and that really helps other people get up because they have a story to share, and it makes connections between each other. It just builds more solidarity.
Jane Kreitz, Local 103, Ontario Northland. I stand in support of this recommendation. I got up at the mic today and spoke and felt very well received. So yeah, it's a great experience.
I'm here as a guest and I'm blown away by the feeling and support in that room.
We just come out into here to start going through some of the tables, and I want to start collecting some of the literature that's here that they spoke about and get that back to the local.
I think the conversation around mental health that has been happening over this past weekend is probably one of our key concerns. And I think it's very educational, and I've taken a lot away from this so far this weekend.
The workshop will provide a deep dive into the mental illnesses and identifying coping skills for individuals that are suffering from it, but at the same time give the proper information to workplace representatives so they can basically use those tools to deal with members who suffer from it.
People don't die by suicide, they die because of an illness that was not properly treated because people felt ashamed to speak up. And one of the things that I have seen today is that you are champions of equality and social justice, and you are the voice of the silent many.
Congratulations to Unifor, and thank you for the work you do every day. Not only for members of Unifor, but for workers and their families across the province of Ontario.
This support that we received today, jointly from Unifor and CN, which the Government of Canada will match, is much needed funding that will be put to the service of our young people.
We believe it's so important to invest in future generations of women. We need to see far more women contending for political office.
Well, Unifor has always been a union that's been supportive of women in politics, and obviously your president and your senior leadership has their eye on the ball. So we were able to connect with Noreen, Ontario's regional director, and have a really important conversation.
Kindness begets kindness. If you offer kindness, you will receive kindness. If you help the newcomers to rebuild their lives, they will be able to achieve. If you offer the newcomers the same opportunities that you offer to your own people, to the Canadians, they will be able to achieve. And that's exactly what Canada has done.
I trust you will all faithfully perform your duties so that you may gain the esteem of your brothers and sisters and the approval of your conscience. You will now assume your respective offices. Thank you.
We're building one hell of an organization here, and it takes all of us. We have to keep pushing. We have to keep pushing politicians. We need to keep pushing ourselves. And it's by challenging each other that we continue to build the type of labor movement that is so desperately needed here in Canada.
Next year in Ontario, we really need to bring a focus to the 2018 elections, the provincial elections. So we need to have a lot of discussions on the issues that are important to Ontarians, that are important to our members, that affect our sectors and the communities that we live in. We need to really talk about the issues, and we need to put pressure on the government to deliver on some of their campaign promises and some of the other demands that we've been making throughout the year.